Hey everybody, I'm Zelda Master and welcome back to Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Last time we opened up 4 areas that lead to each champion of Hyrule. And as you can see, we're going to be starting off with Mipha, the Zora Princess, in Zora's Domain. So let's go ahead and do just that. Now, I'm actually going to swap Impa for Zelda, as we can choose which one. And since both of them do accompany Link on this mission, it makes sense for us to use Zelda instead of Impa, you know, try something different. And overall, I really like Zelda's gameplay altogether, but okay, we're going to use Link, and actually, I want to use the ladle that we unlocked, because that was a pre-order bonus, and I got it the second I opened the game, so we're going to use the Lucky Ladle in its base damage. It's not going to do much, but I want to test it out. Let's go ahead and cook, get some movement speed. Zora's Domain is big, so we could use that movement, and with that, let's go ahead and jump into it.
The long-lived Zora, who could traverse rivers and lakes with ease, lived in Lanayru, at a resplendent place dubbed Zora's Domain. Mipha, a Zora princess with the power to heal others' wounds, was selected to pilot Divine Beast Vah Ruta. Accompanied by Link and the rest of her party, Zelda headed to Zora's Domain, where she was granted an audience with King Dorephan.
Mipha, pilot the Divine Beast.
Yes. My father, King Rome, has faith she will do her utmost. With your permission, of course.
This will be a dangerous mission. Piloting the Divine Beast against the darkness. And I understand that the knight who will seal that darkness has not yet appeared.
That is true.
I must refuse. I cannot send my daughter into such peril.
But
Your Majesty! I bring news!
Well, Link, you've grown since I last saw you. And yet, you have not changed. This creature is a guardian? How cute.
Princess Mipha! Monsters on Ploymus Mountain, marching this way.
What of my father?
His Majesty is leading the army to intercept. He thought the prince was here with you.
Sidon is missing. We will find Sidon. You must watch over the domain.
Highness!
Alright, and we start off in the heart of Zora's Domain, where Mipha's statue is actually missing, as they're not honoring her because she hasn't died yet. But speaking of Mipha, let's go ahead and each character says the name of the person you're playing as, but if you choose Link, Link just goes, when you swap back. It's pretty hilarious. Like, every character yells out the name of the warrior you swap to, but Link, since he doesn't actually speak, he just, you know, whatever character it is, he just goes, or whatever grunt it is. To me, that is hilarious. But yes, Mipha's playable, and we're going to use her not to get electrocuted. We're actually here to help this Zora warrior from this electric Wizrobe by healing him. So I gotta beat up this guy, and it's really cool that we can play with Mipha right off the bat. And she's really fun, as you can see. If you played the original Hyrule Warriors, you may see a lot of similarities to Ruto, which was the Zora Princess of Ocarina of Time. Feels weird to say time twice in a row, but you get what I'm saying. And yeah, Mipha plays very similar to her, as she is a Zora Princess as well, so it makes sense. And just like that, we can heal our buddy. He looked to be in a lot of pain. I don't think Mipha should have been standing there. I think the game glitched a bit. She should have been standing in front of the Zora warrior, not to his side, but whatever. That happened. Let's continue on. So yeah, she moves real fast, or at least it seems so, because she swims on air. I don't know how that works, but that's exactly what Ruto did in the original Hyrule Warriors. So I guess they just literally copied the moveset. She does feel unique, obviously, with her trident and everything, but you know, you can definitely see the similarities from the previous Zora Princess. So yeah, and it makes sense. I mean, her moveset was interesting. But okay, let's go ahead and do this. Send him in some weird water-like bubble and explode them. I don't know. Her moveset with water doesn't make too much sense, but it looks flashy. It's really cool. And her moveset is actually super awesome because it kind of reminds me of Mipha's Grace in a sense. And she is mainly meant to be a water healer rather than a fighter. She is known to, you know, heal and whatnot, but yeah, and that's actually what we're doing. We're rescuing injured Zora captains by healing them with Mipha. Now, I don't believe you actually have to use Mipha, but obviously since we unlocked her, we got to. And I have to just take a moment and admire how beautiful the Zora River path and Zora's Domain looks. I love how it's raining within here, and just overall, it's like almost nighttime. The atmosphere is spot on perfect for this gloomy Zora look. And okay, there we go. That was Mipha's Grace in a sense. I don't know exactly what the moveset is called, but as you can see, her special was some weird water wave that looked like it was healing enemies. I believe it did heal the Zora captain, and then it did a bunch of damage to the Moblin, which obviously I don't think damage is more is as important with her moveset than it is healing. So if any of my allies are in a pickle, I can definitely just use her moveset next to them and then heal them all, which I find really, really cool. I actually like how she can heal with it. I don't know. To me, that's very, very unique and fits how she was in Breath of the Wild, that she was the one champion ability that literally gave you a Phoenix down or a fairy or whatever you want to call it. But okay, Mipha's too far away from this electric Wizrobe, so I'm just gonna use Zelda because Zelda's literally fighting it. And I mean, I purposely picked Zelda for a reason. I want to use the Princess of Hyrule, put her to use. Well, she wasn't really in battle 100 years ago in Breath of the Wild story. We get to do it in Hyrule Warriors, just because, you know, that's how the story is here, or that's how the gameplay is. So I'm gonna put it to use. I'm gonna enjoy Zelda. I actually really love playing as her, but she is pretty weak. I do have to level her up, add some combos. We're gonna do all of that side questing goodness once we finish up with these 4 champion missions, as I do want to take them all out. And bam! Oh, that is always gonna be one of the most satisfying animations ever, especially that it's by the Princess of Hyrule. But okay, so there is another Wizrobe here. Let's go ahead and snap you to death. Yes, just like that, you've been killed. I feel like that would have been a great ability for Purah, but that makes me assume that she's not going to be playable, because Zelda is utilizing the Sheikah Slave. But we'll see. You know what's funny? I still don't know what's to come of this game. I have yet to figure out what's at the end, so I'm really excited to continue on. But okay, here we're up against an electric Moblin, and I'm going to use Mipha, obviously, because she is right by him. I could use Link, he's the strongest, but again, these missions allow you to use these champions for the first time, so clearly it can't be that hard using said champion, so why not use them? But okay, let's see if I can use this in time. There we go. This electric Moblin, though, I have to point out, looks a lot like what we saw in the Breath of the Wild 2 trailer with the weird text, as the weird aura that was surrounding it, the electricity, reminds me a lot of it, and it could maybe relate to it. No one knows. Maybe Koei Tecmo just took the aesthetic and applied it, or maybe it's just a coincidence that's the same color and that weird aura looks like text. But regardless, yeah, gotta point it out because I feel like there is some similarity to that in what we saw in the Breath of the Wild 2 trailer. But okay, so lots to do. I think I should actually order my teammates to get moving. So we're gonna have Link move forward, Mipha move forward, and I'll have Zelda take the path in the northeast, I guess you could say, of Zora's Domain. Pretty much make my way to Zora's Domain, and then take the east direction so I can fight the enemies that are there, which I believe kind of leads to Ploymus Mountain. Link is also going to that direction as well, while Mipha is gonna kind of face the enemy I passed by just now with Zelda. But yeah, just to kind of make things efficient, I really want to play as all of the characters a little bit, make use of swapping, because I do believe that's how the game wants you to play, though I'm used to just playing as one character at a given time. I'm going to try to change up my gameplay for this Let's Play, so I'm sure a lot of you guys want to see me utilize each character. And I was talking about the Electric Moblin earlier, and here we can get another view of him. And again, if you compare this to the weird aura text we saw that looked like it was sealing Ganon, it looked just like that. But since they call it electric, maybe it has no connection, or maybe it does. Maybe, you know, they're utilizing this seal, or this is something we didn't get to know about, and now we're getting to know about now that we're playing in Hyrule's history. I don't know. But I'm not going to think too much of it. And oh, okay. I meant to use my Sheikah Slave, but I don't know what was going on there. Let's just go ahead and spam as many abilities as we can. And again, I don't know why I'm not trying to do the AoE version. I'm just trying to send out a block like that. I believe Zelda's auto attacks can send out a block, and it should work. I actually want to try that. Can I just do this and see if it works? Let's see. Okay, wait. Did it work? No. Okay, never mind. It would be hilarious if that was possible. But okay. Let's just go ahead and just continuously attack. It looks like I have a magnesis ability on me, but let's just snap you guys to death. There we go. This should do most of the damage. Yep, just like that. And just spam way more Sheikah abilities. It's so hilarious and flashy to see. But okay, I could eat as well, which is something I forgot about. Eating is important. You can do it through the menu of your rods, which, yeah, for some reason I feel like is a weird area to put the menu. But okay, Mipha just made it to this Moblin, which is one of the Moblins we need to kill, so we're going to quickly do that. And Link is literally fighting one as we speak, so I can swap to Link once I complete this with Mipha. But, yeah, this mission is so intense. Okay, there we go. We got a Flurry Rush. Nice. Oh my god, that is so satisfying. These champions are so badass. Like, yeah, I love their moveset. And I love how Link carries their moveset in Breath of the Wild. Like, all of these abilities still somewhat remind me of Link. Just seeing Link with Mipha's trident in Breath of the Wild and actually seeing Mipha use it gives more significance to it. And definitely when I come back and play Breath of the Wild, I'm going to be thinking of these characters and their movesets. But okay, here's another electric Moblin. Clearly these enemies are possessed by some dark electric aura that must correlate to Calamity Ganon. But again, I don't think it has anything to do with the Breath of the Wild 2 thing. Who knows? We'll figure out, at least probably by the end of this game, because I don't think it will connect to, or we'll have to wait any longer. If there is a connection, we'll probably figure out in this game. But I don't think so. I think everything about this game is meant to be before Breath of the Wild 2. But I might be completely wrong, and this might be in a different timeline. Who knows? I'm going to stay uncertain. And plus, I don't want to spoil people who are watching this, you know, for the first time. Kind of like, you know, this is like your first playthrough watching me play it. Don't worry, I never spoil things. But it's not like I even know what's up ahead. But I don't like to spoil stuff. So people who normally hear me act dumb in a Zelda story, even if I've played it before, it's usually because I don't want to spoil it for people watching. But this time I'm actually clueless. Like, there's no need for me to act dumb. I have no clue. But let's finish off this blue Moblin. Can I actually break this? There we go. We got the weak point smashing. Oh, so satisfying. Okay, there we go. That was actually pretty quick. Not bad. I actually thought this would be a bit longer just because of how huge Zora's River and the domain actually is. But luckily we managed to easily get rid of all of these enemies. And now let's continue onwards as this pathway, it's not actually accurate to how you make your way to Ploymus Mountain, as you're supposed to use the Zora armor to swim up rivers, but technically this is Ploymus Mountain right over here. All right, we made it to Baby Sidon. Yes, I completely forgot the objective, as shown from the cutscene earlier, is to save Baby Sidon. I was so just blown away by how amazing everything looks. But anyways, take my Master Spoon. I just realized this is my first time using my Muso as Link, and I never seen the ladle with the Muso. It looks so hilarious. It didn't look right, but okay. We're against the Lionel. This is all for Baby Sidon. We gotta save the boy because that's what this whole objective was. I love how there's actually a mission that requires you to save Baby Sidon. To me, that just seems like, you know, fan fiction. Like a fan would make that up, but that's actually a mission, and we gotta beat this Lionel. That, you know, similar to how we destroyed a Lionel on Ploymus Mountain. Here we are on Ploymus Camp or something. This is, you can see the mountain above you still, so it doesn't make any sense. This doesn't seem like Ploymus Mountain, but okay. Similar to Breath of the Wild, I gotta do the flurry rushes. I gotta do all of the attacks I would do on a Lionel, as I do believe the Lionel is probably the most toughest enemy in this game as well. I don't know. I'm probably speaking too soon. I'm not entirely sure, but as you can tell, it is tanky. It does require to actually use the Flurry Rush or to kind of set up better attacks. You can use your Sheikah Slate here, but as you can see, I failed. Definitely mistimed that, but Flurry Rushes seem to be doing the job. And oh, okay, can we land it here? Oh, there we go. That was really close. That explosion. You can actually avoid it in the original Breath of the Wild as well. I believe you can shield it even, but I didn't want to try. Can I land these bombs in time? Nice, okay. I'm glad we do have opportunities to break its weak point through the Sheikah Slate. It does make it much easier. Imagine if they only required you to use Flurry Rushes. It'd take much longer, but that's how the original Breath of the Wild is. But I do believe we're done. Oh, look at that, Link is riding him. This is so badass. And you've been stabbed, Lionel. For Baby Sidon.
Sidon! Why would you try to fight that beast alone? I was so worried about you. But still, I am proud. What a brave little brother I have. Oh no. Mipha. Huh? What is that?
We did it! We saved Baby Sidon! Hurrah! Yeah! I don't know how Sidon thought you could take care of that Lionel on his own. But yeah, we did it, guys. That was actually really fun. And I mean, yeah, really cool mission. But that's not it. There's another scene. And we got the Zora helm. Super nice. But okay.
Zora! There is no turning back now! could it be?
Yeah, it's time. You thought it was over? No, it's not over. We are gonna pilot Divine Beast Vah Ruta. Yes, I am not making this up. Look, woo! We're doing it. Let's do it. Okay. To me, this is absolutely hilarious. I consider this a mini game. This is too easy. Look at that. Over 200 kills in seconds. They are putting thousands of enemies in front of you as you just bombard your way through them. I find this so hilarious, and it's actually, in my opinion, pretty fun. Some people might find this kind of gimmicky, as I'll be honest, it's almost impossible to die, and everything is very easy. You're literally just rampaging your way. But I mean, if you like the Warriors hack and slash, then you'll love this. There we go, use the trunk of Vah Ruta to just destroy it. Oh man, this is so cool. Okay, well this actually landed. It looks like there was no enemies. I killed them all. Yeah, that was a waste. Okay, it's whatever though. I'm killing in the hundreds, in the seconds. Look at that. Already 800. We were 700 a second ago. This is so cool. I love the fact that you can really utilize the absolute massive world of Breath of the Wild into this. And look at that, I'm firing my laser. Yeah. This makes sense. The Muso for the Divine Beast would be what we see at the end of Breath of the Wild with their beams attacking Calamity Ganon. Obviously, that is the strongest attack we can imagine from a Divine Beast. It's like an ultimate Guardian Beam. Think about it, the Guardian Beam is like the deadliest attack. Imagine one from a Guardian bigger than a mountain, you know? So, yeah, these Divine Beasts are insane, and we're gonna do it again. Yes, let's fire the laser! Oh yeah, kill everything in sight. Oh man, this is just so satisfying. I truly feel like they made this for the people who love that overkill, love just the absurd, over-the-top nature of Muso games. This is probably the icing on the cake. I don't know. I really like this. Like, I'm excited to do all of these missions, just so I can like see Hyrule in a different light. And oh, okay, here we go. We got the Lionel. This is probably the last section of this battle here. Sadly, that is, sadly, because let's be honest, this is pretty nice. But okay, let's go ahead and send off some blast. That was kind of weak. I just need to build up my Muso, so no matter how many times they hit me, build up the Muso. Come on, keep attacking, keep attacking. And once I get it, I'm gonna fire my laser and end them all in seconds. So come on, come on, come on. There we go. Let's just go ahead and use that. And there we go. Okay, we got it. Muso time, and we're off. Oh yeah, the Kamehameha wave at full blast. This is Kamehameha times to 1 million, I guess. I mean, look at that. Nice, and we did it. I like how you can just walk around as the victory starts. This is so cool. Obviously, it reaches to an end. It's just a little tunnel, nothing crazy, but I liked it. I liked it. Let me know what you guys think of these. In my opinion, it was really fun. You get more cash, I guess. That's about it. Sadly, you got no XP for a character, but I'ma take it.
This attack proves your point. We are woefully unprepared to defend against the Calamity. The Zora will face this peril head-on. We must consider the future. We all share this land of Hyrule, so all of us must do our part. Mipha, attend.
Yes, Father.
You will become the pilot of the Divine Beast Vah Ruta. On one condition. You must promise to come back
Yeah, I love how Zelda's face is like, I don't think that's gonna happen. But yeah, we did it. So now Mipha is on Hyrule's side. We can now play as her throughout the adventure, level her up, do everything we plan on doing with all the characters. But she is just one of 4 champions. As you can see, Druk is waiting for us to go on hero, but I'm not actually going to do that next, as I do want to follow my Let's Play. A lot of you guys recommended for me to follow my original Breath of the Wild Let's Play by doing it in the order I did it in Breath of the Wild for like the first time, which was Zora's Domain, Gerudo Town, and then Rito Village, and then last would be Death Mountain. And the game is suggesting Death Mountain next, as it probably is pretty easy, but I'm going to save it for last to stay true to my Let's Play. So, hopefully you guys are enjoying this. Be ready as we tackle on our boss of the Gerudo Chief in the next one. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all then.